You're going to see some pieces. Now, on the side of well, that's interesting. That's the Emmy and Sanders case. Thank you, Mizzy. I was going to ask that. She's the one who declared Sandy Birchmore's case to be a suicide. That was in 2021. Or 2021. John, that was a good for John. Same medicine. The actions of the police officer were reasonable and justified under the circumstances of Marcy's statement that I find that there was no criminal liability on their part to subdue and continue to help leverage violently assault his mother and sister, attempting to flee the scene and prevent as a burden of death to the community. In addition, Marcy said the officers took necessary and reasonable steps to prevent or minimize his harm, and that they checked on his physical well-being to wellness info. No further action will be taken by the district attorney's office in relation to those deaths. Maybe.
That's what I'm doing there.
First trial was when this is where I feel like could not find any answers here. And I did some of the things in this one. May 31st, 2024, Friday. Michael Marcy with Brian Tully, Matthew Dunn, who I don't think he testified in the case. He just had second trial, or he's also tried to testify. I think that eventually like all at Matthew Dunn. It says draft report. It says you should
Thank you. Everyone coming, guys. Hey, hi, Head Turner. Just having a salon studio day, finishing up some work. Nothing special. I have some requests from a couple of models. So I'm just gonna knock it out.
Friday was May 31st. There was no court from
So
Wednesday
this
to Friday, 29 to the 3rd.
is going to look like it's simple. So I figured, you know what? I think I should do a roller set and then dry wrap it. So I'm gonna do this style to this unit. Alright, and then I have a couple of other more units. So I have 3 units for this particular model.
This is after.
So that's one style she wants. She's an older woman. So,
That was Dr. Fowler from the.
and these she just wants flat ironed. I changed the band. She likes the band that I use, so I took the old bands out and I put the ones that I use inside her units. So right now I'm going to start styling her first units that she wants. I'm just going to put the rollers in. So I guess this is going to be the how-to roller set tutorial, because I'm just going to roller set this right now. So. And we're going to be using end papers, jumbo wraps, end papers with the rollers, and I have the pins. So I'm going to get the pins ready and we're going to start this. But I'm going to trim this a little at the end, not trim it, but I'm going to give it a little blunt little trim just straight across because the way the picture looks that she sent me.
It was right after that. Oh, that's in FRONTAL. 3 as you're on it.
Alright, so we're gonna put these to the side. And also in the slide, I'll be starting a wig from scratch. This is a 13 by 4 HD curly deep wave lace frontal. And I'm gonna actually start that today. This is the bundles we'll be using. I have one more of these. This is a 10 or 12 inch deep wave also. I love this hair. It stays soft all through the time you wear it. It's good hair. And as you guys already know, this is
the Friday of Memorial Day weekend.
So faithful. I love this cap. I use this for almost every client. So yeah, we're just gonna get ready with Salon Days. It's nothing special. You can just watch if you want. Press like. Hopefully you'll stick around and see how I do this roller set. I'm going to start the wig and I'm going to thread some needles and just do my regular thing.
Day 20,
so you guys can
on the 5th of June is when you kind of puke as the closed caption.
And of course I'm watching my crime stuff because I love crime.
No, because Aperture is not involved in the first trial. This is
yeah,
the first trial, so
I
they
love
did the draft before the Aperture. They weren't involved in the first trial.
Stuff like that. So anyway, let's get started.
Day 20
to the side because we're going to do the second. And these are my needles. I just found a better case for them. So I'm gonna thread all my needles today because I have 2 wigs to do. So I'm gonna thread all of these today. So if you want, you guys can stick around and see how that works out for me. Jeez, that's a lot of needles. But I like having this much needles because it gets the work done fast and easy. All right, so we're gonna do that. And if you guys don't know how to knot the needle with one finger, I'm gonna show you guys that. So stick around for that if you want to learn that. So this was the smaller case, and I just put it all in this case, and it's just so perfect. Let me see if it closes. Yes, it closes. Perfect. This is like probably 100 needles, if not more.
Day 19 was O'Hara testified.
All right, so let me turn the television down, and I'm just gonna do my thing and just do me, and you guys can stick around and watch. How much would I do something like this unit? I actually made this unit last year for my model, and she brought it back. It's a 5x5 closure, HD. Or is it a 6x6? This looks like a 6x6. I think this is a 6x6. And yeah, so she brought it back for me to rejuvenate it for her. So the wigs really last long. Yeah. Well, I think for everybody, as far as how much something like this will cost, would be for every different person, it will be different because they're customized. So it's customized to the person. So I really can't give you a set price, but I can't even give you a starting price because it depends on the hair. It depends on the amount of hair. Some people like it full, some people like it not too full, some people like a cut, some people don't want it cut. Some people, it's so many avenues to this that I really can't give a set price. And once I get that model that knows that she wants a unit, I will just, just take down everything that I know she wants, and then I'll give her a price, which my prices are amazing. So that's not anything to worry about. And I'm trying to get this lighting good because this lighting freaking sucks right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the sticks out for my rollers. I have my thin papers ready. And I'm just going to do it's shaking. It's about to stop right now. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a roller set to this. And after I do the roller set, I'm going to dry wrap it. And why? So if you're just coming in, I'm going to show you the style that I'm going to do for the model. that she requested. She sent it to me. And that's what we're going to do. So if you're just coming in, this is what we're doing. And this is a 6x6 closure. I made this, I want to say last year. Yeah, before 2025 came in, I made this. So it's still good. It's real good. It's, it's still doing what it's supposed to do. And the hair that we use is the best hair from, I won't say the best hair, but one of the best hairs that I know of. And if you want that information, of course, you would have to join membership. Just press the join button beside the subscribe button, and whatever information you want, I'll be surely to handle it for you. So now I'm going to start this style, so you guys just stick around and watch. If you have any questions, leave it in the chat, and I'll be sure to answer it. How long does a unit take to make? Well, from deposit to hair, not even deposit, but from I get the hair, or if I already have the hair, I usually say 7 to 10 days, depending, because like I said, every model is different. But I can do, if it's a simple, not too much, no really color or nothing like that, I can literally finish a wig in 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. But I don't like to tell my models 3 days, because I want to make sure that I'm not rushing, everything is perfect. So I like to say either 3 to 7 days or 7 to 10 days. That's my two different slots that I give models. In 8 hours, ooh, I definitely can have a wig done in one day. Definitely. I've done it before. I do it all the time for myself. So if that's something you want, I can give you my email address, and if I have the hair today, I can literally have the wig done by tomorrow. So basically right now it's 12:20 p.m. If I had the hair at 8 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock, I would have been working on it up until now, and it would be done literally by probably 6 o'clock tonight. Probably before that, but I'm just saying. But I don't like to tell my clients, I don't like to rush myself, but I literally, if there's a rush job, I literally can finish a wig in a couple of hours, not even a joke. So if you're serious, yes, of course it's going to cost a little bit more, but I'm good with these hands, girl. I'm good with these hands. I don't have any nails, so I can't do that. Yeah, so I'm about to start this unit for my model and get it done. I just want the rollers in there, place this one under the dryer, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I'm just going to flat iron the other ones. And then I'm going to do a full lace wig. Today's just a salon days, so stick around, guys. Remember to hit the like button.
I saw recognize.
So I'm about to wet her down so I don't have to spray it too much. So I'm going to wet her down under the hose right now, and we'll be right back. I'm going to get the lighting better for you guys. That was nice. Alright, I'm coming. I'm just putting it under the hose really quick. Happy birthday. My dad down there, so I'm like, but they got you with a coma. Alright, I decided to put a little bit of conditioner, so give me a minute, guys. Because I like my roller set smelling really fresh and nice. Alright, the trick, guys, I'm about to tell you guys a trick. All right, here we go. So, I don't know if any of you guys went to hair school. Ooh, this hair is wet. But the trick is when you after you wash your hair with the hot water, warm water, or your wig, and you wash down, you put the conditioner and you wash down your wig with hot water. After you do that, wait a minute, where's my, oh my God, this thing is, hold on guys. If you want to hear what to do, put a yes in the chat right now, and I tell you guys how to get the smoothest flat iron, silk press, or roller set concerning how you wash your hair. That's very important. So put a yes in the chat right now, and I'll tell you guys. I'm going to find the wig brush right now. Okay, nobody wants to know, so it's fine. So we'll just continue. All right, when you cut, it's best to use an all-purpose comb. If you guys don't know what that is, an all-purpose comb is shaped like this. This is not my favorite all-purpose comb to use. Sally's used to have the best all-purpose combs, the ones that remind me of when I was in hair school. But they changed their combs to this flimp. This is not an all-purpose comb. This is like a barber comb or something. I don't know. They just messed up the whole game as far as the combs. So Sally's need to get it together. Okay? Or I need to come out with my own combs because combs are serious. Like, tools are serious. You can't, I mean, if a builder is building a house and you don't got the right tools, your house is gonna be a piece of crap. Do you guys pick up what I am putting down? All right, so I'm just gonna have to work with what I have, but usually what you use for this is an all-purpose comb. I'm just gonna blunt off the bottom because I already showed you guys the cut that I'm about to do. I don't know. Oh God, she's still dripping. But I don't know if what I was about to say. Anyway, let me just do what I'm doing. Sweaters here. All right, let's just do this. If you want to know how to cut the perfect bob, you can watch very closely or you can join membership and I'll explain it to you step by step. But because I know how to just do it, I'm just going to go through it real fast and make shortcuts because I can.
One set of victims in this case. Extended O'Keefe family. And Lisa and Matthew, John's parents, Paul and Erin, all of their cousins and aunts and uncles and great grandparents. And do you think that's what he's referring to? Or do you think he's referring to the Alberts and the McCabe's? Because Nicole Albert and Brian Albert didn't even know John. Jen McCabe is the one who was friends with John.
I swear I have Stockholm syndrome with this damn case. It's terrible. Even though there's still a lot, not a little, it's still a lot of stuff going on.
Their children. Did the McCabe children know John O'Keefe? I don't think so. The guy. He's the guy. It's just the guy. What else he says? Like, everyone's thinking, it's a reference to. That was crazy. He's telling you right there. There's only one set of victims in this case, the extended O'Keefe family. That's on June 9th, 2024. That is after they have selectively enforced the witness intimidation statute against Steve McCartney and indicted her for something like, at the time, 16 felonies for alleged witness intimidation, and 6 of them were dropped or dismissed. The motion to dismiss. district attorney's office, this office, trying to indict Aaron Reed and Amy County on conspiracy to commit witness intimidation charges against probably the same people, and failed because the grand jury did not indict that ham sandwich. That was Aaron Reed and Amy Carney. We tried to do that in March or April of 2024. It was unsuccessful. They're the set of victims in this case. There's still 10 felony charges against Amy Carney. There may be 2 more for the witness on the window intimidation, eating a pizza, Colin Allen and Chris Allen. And they also part of the extended O'Keefe family. And Julie Nagel, is she part of the extended O'Keefe family? Me?
That's why I'm roller setting it so I can give it body.
The victims are the case of the murder of John O'Keefe. Sunday's article was well done. The district attorney's office tries to speak for victims. There is only one set of victims in this case.
What the fuck is that again? Now I'm on. Oh, excuse my language. Oh shoot, live. Oh wow, it's the real me, guys. You gotta get with it or get lost. Like, who said that? One of my early 2000 songs. Get with it or get lost. That was Lloyd, yeah. Lloyd was like, get with it or get lost. So that's what we're doing right now.
There was one right before this on June 6th. Mike Marcy to David Trout sent from the Boston Herald article. Boston Herald, Aaron Reed murder trial, day 20, MSP Trooper Buchanan says Reed had at least 7 drinks. First bar. I thought you might like this story from the Boston Herald. Save this one.
All right, so now we're gonna roller set it. Hit the like button, guys.
The report about Yuri Buchanan, counting the drinks in the video. I don't know if they ever read it before, but that email was May 31st about the draft of the report, and Yuri didn't testify about this until 26th. Next. Right, good citizen, hi. So extended family versus Peggy and John Sr. 10 months.
Okay, we're gonna take a little bit more out because this is a 6x6. It's not a 5x5 like I thought it was.
For the second trial.
If you see something dark right here, that's the band that I put in.
You put an email, a direct email to the chief of Quincy
Okay.
PD, for some reason, he adjusted the rate. And just sent him a copy of the picture of the receipt. Because the night, September 19th, 2023, somebody sent a fake Domino's delivery to Mike Marcy's house, so he wrote Chief Kennedy an email with the Domino's receipt and with like a picture of something like the Ring camera footage of the guy delivering pizzas. He wanted the CPA to find out who sent him the pizza that I guess he had to pay for. And in true Olivia Nile fashion, Olivia Lambo on Twitter. It says 80% of you don't go to Twitter. I'll show you this. She posted today is the, what is it, today is the 11th, on the 10th. Remember the fee agreement that we just looked at? The Norfolk District Attorney's Office and the Royal Shaughnessy Law Firm. Well, she got the receipts on this too. That's interesting. Apparently that law firm is Lacey is here, she said, he was just mad with a small pizza and not a large. They didn't have any, like, you know, cheesy bread or whatever they have. We have great pizza here from many different sources that sacrilege for Domino's here or Papa John's or any other place you like, you just can't do it. Because there's an excellent pizzeria on it.
I'm trying to get as much lace available on this side as I can. So that's why I'm trying to perfect the part, guys.
An elected county DA conducting business with taxpayer funds at the law firm he founded definitely seems like a conflict of interest. Moreover, the attorney William Farwell retained.
I swear I need to go to law school. This is crazy. I'm addicted to judiciary stuff. Oh, she has a little. Alright, let me get this. So we can start this freaking video.
Is this simply just another curious coincidence? See Marcy's fee agreement with his old law firm for consulting services on the Karen Reed case, but we looked at that earlier. How many, if any, other cases at the Norfolk DA's office does DA Marcy do this for?
Okay. Woo! Finally.
And then she says, William Farwell's attorney David Stead.
All right.
Also knows like Michael Marcy's. Because you just can't make it up. You just can't.
All right. That's what we're working with.
She says, in fact, did you know that attorney David Bennett representing disgraced former
Lot of body and water. 3 parts water to 1 part lot of body. Because lot of body, the raw one is it's really hard when it dries. So you have to put 3 parts water to 1 part lot of body, and you will have the shiniest flat iron. You will have the crispiest roller set that brushes out so nice and fluffy. Alright, so now that I feel comfortable, what's going on right here? Heart's good. Alright, so guys, look at that. We're gonna get started with the roller set right now. So hit the like button, guys. Hi everyone that just came in. Please hit the like button. We're about to do a roller set on this 6x6 lace closure wig that I made last, I don't want to say last month, I want to say a couple of months ago. But let me get the pins that I need to stick these, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I'm getting the pins. I'm sorry that the video, but this is salon days. I'm just doing me in the salon. So if you want to stick around, stick around. We're going to handle some business because we got some things to take care of. So just 1 second. I'll be right back with you guys. Y'all are gonna kill me. I'm still looking for the pins. Like, what the WTF? All right, y'all. Y'all gonna be so disappointed in me, but for some strange reason, I cannot locate the pins. Usually they're in the same area together, but they're not. So annoying. You will not win. Dirty blur not. Anyway, it's still looking how I want it to look. I'm just gonna do the roller set and have it to look like the picture as soon as I can. I don't really have to roller set it, but I know if I roller set it and then dry wrap it, it would last the model longer. So that's what I want to do. But maybe I'll figure that part out and I'll just start threading some needles because honestly, I have a wig that I need to do and I need to start threading the needles. And it's so sad because this is my favorite canvas. This is my favorite canvas to do my wigs on. As beat up as she is, it's my favorite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna oh, it's so much, so much. I want to really put the curls in here. All right, so bear with me, guys. I'll be right back. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Don't be mad with me. I'm gonna leave the sound down so you guys can hear the background. You know we can't do nothing with hi David. Hi outreach. Marielle. Hey everyone. Yeah, you know YouTube you can't play music or do anything, so it's literally just us here. So you guys talk amongst each other and I'm gonna still search for the pins for the rollers. Like this is ridiculous. And I'm listening to my crime stuff in the background. If you guys have any crime situations that y'all want me to look up on and take interest in, because I'm actually going to start a crime channel where I do reactions and commentary. So if you have anything that you guys want me to look into and research, please send it in the chat. I will be so happy to watch. All right, now let me go look for the pins. I'm so upset. Why can't I find the pin? It's over. Get the pins. I went live with nothing. So I'm just gonna start this one with because I can't. You know, and with that wig, it's over. All right. Party done, party done, party done. We have to change of plans. We have to change the plan. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start a wig that I have to get done. So this is gonna be what we're doing today. This is a 13 by 4 HD lace frontal. And I have the bundles that I'm gonna use. My model, she doesn't like it really thick. She likes it really thin, not thin to the point where you're seeing through it, but she doesn't like it full at all. So this is a quick and fast, easy unit to do. So we're gonna do this. And I'll be back later on or tomorrow with this because this is just madness. And it's my fault because I should have had everything prepared before um, I started the live wanting to do this. I really wanted to do this because I love to roll a set. It's one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, we'll just change the plan. And if you guys weren't here, that's what will be going on. I will be taking this off, letting it air dry, and I would just be doing something else because this didn't work out. So it's just, it is what it is. So now we're gonna do we're gonna start with my favorite of all. This is the cap I use to make my wigs from scratch. But don't let me down. They get it right all the time. Yes. The right stretch. The right get back, you know. And on you guys mannequins, canvases, there's always a part that protrudes out more. So obviously it's right here for me. So what I'm gonna do is just put my baby on. And I'm doing this for Miss Marlene, so I know exactly how to stretch this cap. You have to know your models, guys, or your head. Like, I know my head like, and I know most of my models' head like. So I don't have a problem. It fits every time, nice and snug. If I have a client that has a bigger head than what I do, all I do is stretch it out more. Oops. If the client's head's bigger or she has a lot of hair and her head is big, all you do is stretch the cap out more. And this is a big cap. This is like a 23-inch head, the way I just stretched it out. But because we're not doing it that big, just regular. Yeah. There we go. You have to have memory. And worse if you've been dealing with someone for a while, you know their exact situation. So that's just to hold the cap. Straighten it in the front. Particularly financially assistance as I navigated some of the more challenging cases in my career. If you talk about the perfect storm, I have that going on in Northern County. A simple domestic motor vehicle. And that's how I form my cap for this particular model. Every model is different. The time, the effort, and the resources the officers had to commit to prosecute the first case. So you got to know your peoples, basically. It is an unusually well-financed right, so we're gonna get this baby on.
They did not expect Aaron Reed to be able
So
to
stick
defend
around
himself
if you
against
want to
the
see
real.
that. We're about to do that right now.
You think she can afford it? If she pleads, it'll be over. And she doesn't. So, it is an unusually well.
It's always good to have, if it's a 13 by 4, it's good to come away from the line of the cap at least, I say, a half inch. Some people say an inch, but I say like 3/4 of an inch. Like right there is good for me. Okay, so first I do, because obviously this is the center of the wig. This is where the peak comes out. I hold it lightly.
It is required the appointment of special prosecutors.
I push it. At that time, I'm pulling back, same time.
It's hard to get an exact amount this time, but I believe we will spend, we will need upwards of $1 million as a one-time expense. We appreciate all the support that you provided to the district attorney's office in the past.
You gotta measure it.
I know the state is still having more counties in the past who face similar burden and challenges. I'd be grateful if you would assist me as well. I'm happy to answer any questions or review the expenses with you.
Stick it right there. I mean, sometimes you'll have to probably move it around, but because I've been doing this for so long, it usually comes out right the first
Did
time.
he ever get money? Do you know if he ever got $1 million from the house to spend on Hank Brennan? Hank Brennan's bill was something like $566,000. I don't even know if that included that's his final bill. Or something to share.
See, sometimes you gotta remove it and put it back, because that wasn't the center.
The attorneys or something in-house that you pay a salary to?
You don't want to pull on it too much, you just want to lay it.
Why? Nobody wants to touch it? You need somebody special to touch it? Why would Hank Brennan do that?
Alright, so now we have that,
He wasn't
and
able
now we
to
have that.
run his defense practice and pursue Karen Reed at the same time.
Hit the like button, guys. So now I'm going to show you guys how to put that part down.
Did he maybe want to run for DA? And Marcy was like, oh, come on, do this for me, I'll pay you, and then I'll endorse you when, I'm not gonna run again. I'll endorse you maybe. Hire people that will lie, said anything. The rest of the people, the rest of the attorneys in the DA's office have ethics and they didn't want to touch this, like, John Key does not have harm. We're not touching this. I'm not gonna tank my career.
Don't want to pull it too much, just want to lay it. Don't want to stretch the unit, you just want to lay it in its perfect state where it's flat enough to where you can still sew it down. And I'm going to put another pin on this side to hold it down. And I am very confident that this is exactly how it needs to stay. All right, let me get some more pin clips, because pin clips are very important. Without pin clips, not pin clips, T-pins. T-pins are, you'll see one on the floor and you'll be like, oh, I don't need that. But then when you need it, you'll be like, oh my God, these are the T-pins. These are very important. So what we're going to do, we're just going to bring this, and as you guys can see, there's like a part right here where that it stops. Perfect.
Thanks, Natalie, for becoming a member. Thanks, Hop for the hillside, says now it's true Marino film for employee.
Pin it. And what I'll do, and to me, this is perfect. And if I feel like this is out too much, which I don't, I really don't. It's perfect. So I'll just put these pieces down and secure that, which I'm going to do right now. T-pins are very important, guys. Very important. T-pins. Oh, you just don't know how much. All right, so this is the crap I gotta go through. I know I have T-pins everywhere, but such is life. We gotta work with what we gotta work with. And then it's good to like have these and see that, you know what, these guys measure up. So we're good. Put those babies down. Here's a pin that I found. We can get this baby down. And we're good to go to sew her down. So we can take her out. Perfect. So we can literally just go like this. And that's how you do your do. All right, so back here, it's perfect. And sometimes when you see like a dip like that, like how there's a dip, let me show you. How there's a dip on that side, all I would do is just take this out. That's why my hands are so strong. The things I've been going through with stuff like this. Ah, I feel like my hands are bodybuilders. Ah, woo, that hurted. Okay, make sure you pull it back and make sure everything is relaxed. Everything is relaxed right now. Turn it back to the front to show you guys, because I already know that's good, but I just want to show you. So it's still tight right here. And what I'm going to do is, there's no more dent. Everything is lined up perfectly. Oops. So I'm just going to put that right there. Ooh. All right. So what we do at this point, this is what we do. We wet this baby down. Remember to hit the like button, guys, please, when you come in. This is actually a how-to tutorial of how to install your lace front onto a cap for how to make a wig. And that's what we're doing here with deep wave hair. It's going to be so cute.
Says Marcy's house is two streets away from Whitey's girlfriends in Quincy.
Okay.
We got off on somebody's side gigs today with all the other things that we learned about all the other people that were all the other cases against like O'Connell and the girl that died in the fiery crash because he was going to trial for raping her and she was 14. And as soon as she died, the charges were dropped. They got probation. Goes all the way back to like the charges were from 2009, 2011. He's indicted. I mean, it's just you can't make it up. You just can't make it up. original crash collision reconstruction report. Now, does anybody remember? I don't think this was ever. Expert reports are never litigated to evidence. I don't think this one will be here, but this one is going to give us like the basis for Trooper Paul's testimony. It tells you when he started investigating, what he investigated, what his theory was, what they needed to hire Joe Welcher to do. He did. It says Welcher plagiarized Trooper Paul's work. Right, and so do you think, they gotta get a guy who's normed by the law, and Trooper Paul, let's face it, jury, or older anyone, if you really thought, and he needed to be, in my opinion, thought he was gonna be the hero of the trial, just wasn't. Trooper Paul, pure wet. Ashley says, I watched his testimony. Yeah, it was beautiful. Well, also, you watched the turn the Super Bowl halftime. And at halftime, I went to the watch Super Bowl. The last Super Bowl. Remember that? So fun? Alright, so let's take a look at Trooper Paul's. This is Trooper Paul. For mathematics, never heard of kinematics, you know, like crime scene was for skills. Sometimes. Give me 2 seconds. Everyone go fill up your drink. We're just going to take a 2-minute break.
All right. Okay, let's save this baby.
Crime scene spokesman, it sure did. Okay.
All right, we're gonna start sewing this baby. Let's get started. I'm sewing this baby down. I always start from down here. And these are all the needles I have left. So you guys, might have to watch me thread like 100 needles, seriously. But these are what I have left. But I feel like these, and don't say anything about mine. I've had it for at least 5 years. I tried to use a new one. It didn't feel the same. So I went back to using this. It's a good thing I didn't throw it away because I would have been really upset. So I don't know, let's go. Here we go. But I have 4 needles left before I thread all my other needles. So I'm feeling like this is gonna finish the frontal. So yeah, so stick around guys and watch me as I sew this frontal down. Leave a like on the video, guys. I'm about to show you guys how I sew down a 13 by 4 lace frontal on the cap that I love so much. Hi to everyone that just came in. Please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And we're about to get down to the nitty gritty. It's salon days. We're just doing what we have left to do. You know, like when you're in the office, but you left the office, but you got to go back to the office because you got some stuff to take care of before the week comes. So that's what I'm doing. So just tightening up some ends, dotting some I's, and crossing some T's. That's what I'm doing today. So it's just us.
We're gonna say the time keeps changing for the accident throughout this reconstruction report. But here on page 12:15 a.m. Just can't make it up. I wonder, because this was received by Attorney Corey Hopkins after she filed a lawsuit against them. She got this directly from the Massachusetts DOJ. I wonder if this is the same report that was provided to the defense attorney in these cases. I'm curious. Sure, they're all over.
Okay, so what I'll do right here, that the needles are done, when I'm finishing the last track of this wig, I always put the last track onto this right here. So that will tighten up the middle of this. But as far as the rest of it, it's done. Now you can get ready to put your bundles on. And these are the bundles I'll be using. Usually I wash the hair before, but because I'm going to wash the unit when it's done, it really doesn't matter.
Two forward-braking tests were completed and revealed the vehicle had an average deceleration factor of 0.69. Each test was completed at 30 miles an hour, and the vehicle continued in a straight line. Noted during these tests were brake pedal was firm without pulsation, and the vehicle did not leave any skid marks on the asphalt surface. Princess the cat. Remember Jesus the cat? Remember? Is that I lie? Who remembers Princess the cat? Who does? Princess the cat is one of the funniest SNL skits of all time. Princess the cat. I love it.
And this is where I would start the first one.
The road was curved at 34. Thank you, Jimmy. Correct. Lisa says, crazy how Trooper Poe's report is so much cleaner than Welcher's. Insane. Forward braking test. Airbag module.
And that would be my first track.
Dash data retrieval system. Search warrant was obtained by Suffolk County SPTU to image the Lexus's airbag module. ACM was imaged on February 1, 2022, for 12 hours via diagnostic action report. There were no events reported. No events were reported. Crash data. Retrieval system. 12:12 p.m. February 1st, 2022. Yet, Mary was still arrested and said, so, let's find other ways to make up a crash. Lexus safety system data retrieval. This vehicle is equipped with a Lexus safety system. Plus, Lexus vehicles equipped with the LSS Plus can record information useful in reconstructing a collision. LSS Plus is a suite of safety innovations and technologies. LSS Plus suite may include features such as the pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, automatic high beacons, and dynamic radar cruise control. The safety system will activate or under certain parameters such as heart rate or acceleration, steering limits, DTC creation, etc., and may be recorded as triggers in the vehicle control history. Triggers in the VCH may record extensive data about the operation of the vehicle before reaction, cycle, and possibly a series of black and white low resolution images of the event. Data that was created by the Lexus safety system can be accessed through a software application called Toyota TechStream. TechStream is a diagnostic tool that was created by Toyota for their technicians to view/analyze onboard vehicle data, browse relevant TIS service documents, and reprogram vehicles. Data created by the Lexus safety system can be accessed through diagnostic after report. The search warrant was obtained on February 2nd, 2023. That of this report to image the Lexus's vehicle control history. The VCH is imaged on February 2nd, 2023. 2023, it's a year later. Hello? A year later. The odometer at the time of imaging was 12,666 miles. Why did they wait more than a year to get a search warrant? Image the Lexus This report was allegedly written in 2022, but I guess the date was 2024 on front of this report more accurate. Where's the original report? Driven 1 mile in 1 year. How is that even possible? Zeus? BCH report showed 22 separate triggers that occurred on odometer mileage 12665, 12666 miles on key-cycle 1164. These were the last 22 events in the report. They can be related to the testing done on February 1, 2022, and can't be date. The mileage noted at the time of inspection was 12,665 and 12,666. Okay? That is key cycle 1164. That's when he did his testing. And they tried to say a collision occurred with John at key cycle 1162. Let's just get out of my head for a minute. 1164 is when Paul is testing the car. Every time you start the ignition, there is a key cycle, right? Every time you start the ignition, that's a key cycle. 1164 is when Trooper Paul is testing the car, February 1st, 2022. Car had to be started, get it off the tow truck, to the Sally port, would be backwards, 1163. Car had to be started to be located to the tow truck, right? In heavy snow, and backed out of the driveway onto the tow
I knew it, but I just did it because the kindness of my heart. So I'm not even gonna speak on it.
1162 means to me, assuming they didn't drive the car at the Kansas City Sally Port before she called back there. I'm just talking about things that we know. 1162 would be backing out of the Dyke driveway and the parents had gone to the tow truck because we saw video of it. We tried to say that there were key cycles that didn't register. Yeah, it had to be started to on the trip to find John, right? But that's going back even further. That would be before that. Before they got loaded onto the tow trucks and driven all the way to Dyke. And that all the way there. Before that, it was driven from One Meadows to Kids House and then back. Before that was when Karen drove from the waterfall to 34. So I mean, listen, it's 1162. I don't know. Me, that's back in the driveway. That's the problem that you called didn't know what he said. What he said, what he testing was. He said right here. In this report. Key cycle 1164. His testing. It says it right here. Read it. No, I read it. There are two triggers reported on odometer mile 12,629 and key cycle 1162. These events were prior to testing triggers on odometer readings 12,665 and 12,666 and a key cycle 1164. That's what he said. Testing is 1164. Mileage difference between these two triggers that occurred while testing was 36 miles, and the key cycle difference was 2 key cycles. Well, no, one else would acknowledge it. Okay. 1163 is not listed, but I guess only key cycles are listed if there's a trigger. So if there was no trigger, then that wouldn't be listed in here. So the last trigger before that was key cycle 1111, We've all been shouting this since trial number 1, but now we're seeing it into the world. Getting on the tow truck would be 1162, because 1163 would be getting off the tow truck and being driven into the SALON court. 1164, he says, that's February 1st. We're assuming that the car was not moved after it was driven into the SALON court from travel after leaving 34 Fairview Road. These locations were given to me. I used Google to map out the trend. Also, I want to know, did he download this data? Does someone hand him this chart? Did somebody just give him this chart, or someone really downloaded this data and made this chart? Or was this what he was given and told to reverse engineer a set of facts? Based on Google Maps, it was between 36.1 to 38.8 miles. It is likely these two events occurred at the same time the Lexus was at 34 Fairview Road. This collision is likely garbage in, garbage out. Then he does all the work. He shows his work. From 34 Fairview Road in Canton to One Meadows in Canton, he goes all the different routes that you could have possibly taken to get on. I mean, to get to 34 Fairview to Canton, 2.2 miles, 2.6 or 2.5. And from One Meadows to the Waterfall Bar and Grill, he maps it out 3 different ways. And he gets the Waterfall to 12 Country Lane, which is where the McCabe's used to live. Which is McCabe used to live. 2 different ways to get there, the mileage. And then that address to One Meadows, to show all his work. And then from One Meadows to North Dighton, all different ways, and he's got a minimum distance of 36.1 miles. He says, he shows him the work, but I don't know what he was doing. I did reverse engineer. That is the one I said I'm using myself for picking up on what I'm down here. Excel is medium or higher immediately after shifting to reverse at 12,629 miles. It's got all this information. And the triggers. Which I'm going to disregard now because before I do 1162. Well, I will slowly scroll through this because it's 40-something pages and I want to get through it. So you can read this later. About the accelerator power to be readable. The second trigger. Mileage. The trigger occurred when the vehicle was shifted into reverse at 4 seconds. The accelerator fell started to increase from 0 in 4 seconds to 63% in 5.5 seconds. Yeah, they tried to get it out. Remember how deep the snow was in Karen's driveway? Remember how deep the snow was? Remember how that video was altered and parts of it cut out and the speed on it was weird? That was from Karen's parents, like ring camera. Notice no pattern in Sally Park with full car in, yeah. I mean, he's showing the work. He did the work. He tried to reverse engineer it, but he says, while this data change is consistent with the pedestrian impact, it cannot be confirmed as the cause of the data change. Like he said, I can't confirm it's a pedestrian impact. Need someone to know what the charge is. Well, this texturing data wasn't pulled until February 2023, so do the right thing. You gotta make it intentional. chart here. Some red circles. Of course, you and you says they tried to bamboozle us, underestimate how distrusting we are when things don't pass the sniff test. Right. Mommy Logan says, I've always had a feeling that John knew something. Close to finding out about something going on, I really killed it was the Shaston family related. Watch my show. We did on Lady Zelda's channel Saturday night for the full moon. A lot of stuff came out during that show. Talked about that one on. Anyway, pedestrian. Transported to the Kingston Hospital.
Really flat
He's wearing a light colored sweater.
for the first track. But I'm going to come back in another video. This was just to show you guys how to put on a frontal in the first track of a full frontal 13x4 lace wig. If you want to see how to finish this unit, you can always put on your notifications for every time I post a new video, you'll know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. We're almost at 10,000. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
He also had a contusion along the right side.